Mac builds brick.
Hello again. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Tonight, we're building a swooshable spacecraft. Finally, it's been a while. And as said in my description, I do not count the UCS Sandcrawler as a swooshable space plane, although I did swoosh it. You can go check it out if you want. And I didn't break any reddish brown bricks in the process.
Hello there.
Hello, Todd. Welcome.
Hello there.
Hello, Mac Builds Bricks. Oh, wait, that's me. Hello, Michael's Bricks. Welcome, welcome. Tonight is going to be fantastic. I'm going to wait just a couple minutes before I unbox this, as I usually do. So everyone loves an unboxing video. Or at least I know I do. And the sets are getting older and older. This is a 2013 set now. And then I think Ewok Village is also 2013. And we're kind of skipping 2012 because I already built the... Oh, it's not what I want to see there, Todd. That's not what I want to see. But yeah, I built out the Superstar Destroyer before I ever thought about doing a YouTube channel. So we are skipping that one for obvious reasons. Unless Com happens to roll that wheel when it comes time for my 3,000 watch hour celebration, and he chooses to disassemble and reassemble, or have me disassemble and reassemble a set. Boy, that's going to be a ton of fun. But it's going to be a while. I'm not even at 2,300 watch hours yet, so it'll be about a month or so, or longer, because it's likely I'm going to be out for 2 weeks at the beginning of May. Boo. Boo. Anyways. Haha. Yeah, no chucking of the sets. I've seen people chuck sets, but yeah, I'm just afraid of breaking something. I really don't want to break any of my Legos. Especially the UCS sets. Those will never be chucked, ever. Because they're just, they're too valuable. I don't even remember how much I paid for this set. I should probably look that up real fast. I believe I got this from the Minifig shop in St. Louis. Yeah. Oh, Ryan, I don't want to go viral at the sake of my my sets. Let's see. So I bought a whole lot of UCS sets all at the same time. Oof. Well, it was less than $400. I won't say how much less than $400, but it was less than $400. Pretty sure when I checked Bricklink, it's less than $200 right now. So I guess sets are losing their appreciation pretty quickly, much quicker than I was anticipating. But hey, it's a nice sealed box in good condition. I was supporting a local shop, so is that how much a sealed set? So the price I paid was pretty competitive then. It was cheaper than that, but so today, man, it's been quite a day so far. What is this? Day 2 of being a temporary bachelor. Because my wife She is still in Dallas. She has not boarded a plane yet for Vietnam, but she will be soon. I think the plane takes off at 11. And they are flying to Doha first for a layover, and then Doha to Vietnam. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, oh, you tricked me, Ryan Showalter. You tricked me. That's very cool, Michael's Bricks. Yeah, buying Lego is always a good deal. I love buying Lego. Oh man, I forgot to update my my Lego thing. It has been 1 day since I made a Lego purchase. Yes, I haven't bought anything today. No, they're going to Vietnam for leisure. My father-in-law was in the Vietnam War, and last year he was talking about how he, kind of wondered what it was like right now, and so my wife's like, "Hey, I'll go ahead and take you." So this will be his second international trip. The first one they went on to was they went to Germany last year. I can't say, Todd. It's kind of a big surprise. It's going to be a big surprise. It's going to be very cool. I'm still setting up some things to make it happen, but it's going to be very, very neat when I get there. And it's probably going to be a while until I get there, but it's going to be pretty cool. Right? Right, Ryan? Well. Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, I guess I'll go and start unboxing, get it unboxed, do the unboxing thing. All right. So here she is. Swoosh. Set 10240, ages 16 plus. This is not an 18 plus set. So you high schoolers that sometimes tune in, you can build this set on your own without adult supervision. Only has one minifig, which is R2-D2, which is kind of sad considering the history, because this was piloted by no other than Luke Skywalker. And then after Luke successfully destroyed the Death Star, Red 5 actually became the ship instead of Red 5 being the call sign of the person piloting the ship. Unfortunately, the person that was Red 5 before Luke Skywalker had a terrible fate. I can't remember his name, but he got blown up at the Battle of Scarif. So, Michael's Bricks, I like to call it a like a second level, because it's not technically a basement, because right through that room over there, is a window. So you don't have windows in basements. And through that door over there is a walkway that leads to the outside. So it's not technically a basement, it's like a second level. Oh yes, so unboxing. So I think this only has like 8 steps, if I recall correctly. It is not a terribly large set, which means I could possibly get it done. Yes, yes. Half basement, half second level. Yes. So I guess you can consider that part of it like a basement. Ooh, almost lost a couple bags there. So I'm going to say I'm going to get to step 4 tonight, which would be halfway through. Ugh. I don't like the looks of those stickers. Guess I'm putting a UCS sticker on. something here? All right. Okay, so back 7, don't need. Back 5, don't need. 2, definitely 1, 2, 3, 9. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. I guess there's 9 steps. 4. Oh, 10. Maybe I should get 5 out. We'll see. 6. 8. So this is when the instructions start to look a little sketchy, I guess. Oh, hey, cool, Michael Bricks. I didn't even think about that. So let's do an overhead cam here. So not too shabby for stickers, but I don't really like these big ones very much. These must be the ones that that Todd was talking about. Or maybe this is what Todd was talking about. What the heck are these? Oh, yep, these are the cockpit stickers, all right. Arnold! I hope it's live. I think I'm live. Does it not indicate I'm live? Oh, no. I'm not going on vacation until like May. May 2nd is when I travel to St. Louis, and then we fly to Miami, and then we embark the MSC World America cruise ship on May 3rd. May 4th, I'm out to sea and super depressed because I'm not streaming on May the 4th. And yeah. So anyways, yeah, these instructions are like this nice pleasant green. Not white at all. Very, very strange. Believe it or not, that green is also indicated in the Builder app instructions. So I don't really need this, so I'm going to put it in here for now. What is this? Oh, there's 2 books. Okay, cool. Don't need that right now, so I'm going to stick it back in the box. Oh, book 3. Cool. 3 books for 56 pieces. That seems a little excessive. Oh, look, what I always wanted. Cardboard. Yes, this is why I paid so much money. Okay. So, Michael's Bricks, something that you may not understand about cruise ships is they rely on wireless internet, and they are also notoriously bad. Like very, very rarely, for example. Thank you, Ryan. I will. Very, very rarely do you see any like travel vloggers streaming live from cruise ships. They will usually post a video once they get back, because the few times I've seen people try to stream from a cruise ship, it looked like terrible. Everything was pixelated, huge delays. It was bad. So I will have videos that will post while I'm on vacation, but no lives, unfortunately. All right, so I added a couple things here. Let's see if this works. Okay, let me start the music. Let me check this out first, just in case. That's what she said, Ryan. Sorry, inside joke. Yes, YouTube Music has closed. I'm not sure what happened. So anyways, I hope you all are having a fantastic day. My day has gone pretty well, except for I did not sleep well last night, which is super surprising. I mean, I streamed for almost, almost 7 hours yesterday. You would have thought that I would have been so exhausted I would have fallen right to sleep, but nope. That was not to be. And then I had a weird dream that also kept me up last night. All right, let me just shift this over a little bit. But apparently it's not working. This widget is not working. Let me just, well, I'll just disable it for now. Technology sometimes just is not the greatest. All right, so I'm back to not knowing what my likes are. Dang nabbit. But hey, the music widget is still working, so that's a good plus there. Yeah, I don't think Starlink is on MSC. I think Starlink is on what's the other one? Royal Caribbean. Because I did upload a short while on the cruise ship, and it went pretty cool. And this is, I should have actually stuck this in my little tray. That's what it's there for. What was I going to say? So I will probably try the same thing again this time, because my wife, she always seems to pick the most beautiful cabins on cruise ships, and they're a little pretty on the inside, and they're also have wonderful views. I have never booked a cruise, but she is a cruise machine. We've already been on one this year. We're going on one together again, and then she's going on another one later without me, because I don't have any vacation time left. Those over there. Let's get to where we need to be with the builder app. Yep. So 9 and 10 are going to be fun steps with the engines. Hopefully there's no sagging. Hi, Rex. How inconsiderate. Let's see. Boy, this is such a tiny amount of pieces compared to yesterday, right? Well, I'm glad you had a busy, not only did you have a busy weekend, Arnold, it sounds like you had a fun weekend, which is even better. I have been toying around with OBS today. Been toying around with StreamerBot today. Checked in not one, not two, but 3 shipments of Bricklink orders that I received yesterday. And that always seems to take forever. I've got some good things in the works for future builds to be revealed later. I like surprises, so you all will be very surprised when it comes down to that. Yes, I am not going to go super late tonight because I also have work in the morning, in the very early morning at 6 a.m. Central Time. And tomorrow is going to be an exhausting day because I have to dig into someone else's source code and wire up a new API to do some new functional stuff. And sometimes navigating through other people's source code is exhausting. Yeah, Rex. Yeah, I know. And then some guy, I don't know what he was doing. He's just holding on to my package until I emailed him. And I'm like, hey, this showing is packed for like 4 days. He's like, oh, sorry. I'll go ahead and get it shipped out. I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Because me and Never Too Old for Lego are building hi Mathematician. Are building a mock together in a way. He's building something from AliExpress and I'm building something from Rebrickable, and we're building them at the same time. And he's going to get his stuff before I get my stuff at this point because it's just taking forever for me to get all the pieces. Oh, Mathematician, that's so good to hear. I'm so glad I can help you out with that. I believe that that Legos are relaxing in general. So it's kind of funny that this is not technically the builder app because this is so old. This is just the instructions that are being posted up there. I say that because I almost went to adjust the screen to like flip things around. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Ryan, no one ever says that about my code. That's because I make my code pretty easy to understand. Boys, if Josh is watching, he might be about to protest here. Josh is my coworker. We've been working together on the same project for about 6 years now. 6 years. Pretty cool. So I spent my morning doing more chores because I'm a big fan of getting all the chores out of the way as soon as possible. And then what did I do after that? watched some streams this morning. Some people were going live, so I watched some streams. And then had lunch, promptly took a nap. And then after that, it was like, oh my goodness gracious, it is almost 3 o'clock and I have done nothing so far as getting ready for today. No, I have screwed up some things, but generally I don't. Yes, mathematician, I do wear my watch when I sleep. It is my alarm clock, actually. Every once in a while, there is stuff that is working as designed, but it really is working as designed. There's no defects about it. I do a lot of local testing on anything that I work on, so most of the time it works all the time. And that includes debugging through like APIs and stuff like that. And usually if there's a mistake in code, it's not my fault. It's really not my fault. I guess mathematician, the question, or rather the answer to that question is not enough. I probably do not sleep enough. But it's been pretty cool to sleep in the past couple days. I love my wife dearly. I mean, dearly, but her snoozing drives me crazy. So I'm always up before she's up. And because she's not here, there's no snoozing, so I just sleep in. See, Ryan, it should be the software engineer's job to write the requirements. The software engineer should be working with the clients to determine what the requirements are. Well, I guess in this case, you would probably be the software engineer, right? Because you are interacting with the client on site. And then after you gather the requirements, then you can split those requirements into functional and non-functional requirements. And after that, you can make use cases from the functional requirements because you can't really make use cases from non-functional requirements. And that will let you do like sequence flow diagrams and things like that. And after that, you can also use those to create testing plans that directly go against your functional and non-functional requirements. Zim, I'm so glad that you're here. No, I do not hate my wife whatsoever, mathematician. Not at all. Arnold, she will never watch this, ever. Which is okay. I mean, we get it, or I get it at least. Yeah, 12 minutes is terrible. So Zim, I had a dream last night, and it wasn't directly about you. I had a dream last night that I was streaming, and you hopped into chat as you did just now, and you put in the chat that Lego debt is real, and then you put in the chat that you spent like $2,400 and then $3,200, and you were like, I'm not sure what to do now. And I was like, man, that is a lot of money to spend on Lego, and I was like, you know, tell me what did you get? And Zim, you ghosted me. You ghosted me. You did not tell me what you bought. And I don't know. I had a hard time processing last night. Like, why didn't you tell me what you got? I'm really interested to know what it was that you got. But now we'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, she does not watch because it's pretty nerdy. Plus, um, she doesn't want. There are friends of mine that there are mutual friends of ours, I should say, that watched my stream, and she does not like want her YouTube to get pushed again. Well, it was her TikTok last time, but she doesn't want her YouTube to get pushed to people that she works with. So she doesn't watch my stuff, which is understandable. I mean, Zim, you might be right, man. But let me tell you, I got my bonus for work, and I did pay off some of my Lego debt, so I'm in a pretty good spot.
Hello there.
I did not go out and blow a bunch of money on Lego sets. Hi, Mr. Red. Oh no, did we lose the overhead camera? Hold on a second. Okay, so it's there. Let me. I think the problem is. Ta-da! Yeah, so for those of you that haven't heard this story before, my wife had a pretty decently successful TikTok. And really what it is, it's mostly like it's 80s movie breakdowns, and sometimes she does some dancing. She's always liked to do dancing. And we're not talking like dirty dancing or anything like that. It's just normal everyday dancing. And somehow her coworkers started like commenting to her how great her dancing was, and she did not like that whatsoever. So she terminated her TikTok. And I think it was my fault actually, because somehow I watched one of her TikToks, I think, and it pushed the algorithm pushed it out to other people. So technically she could be monetized right now. She just hasn't gone through the process because she hasn't been actively posting any content for a while. But that is going to be changed pretty soon. There's no music. Let's see. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, I mean, it's not necessarily my well, I mean, it's my fault to some degree. It's not really my fault, no. But I just don't want that to happen to her for her YouTube channel. Did I say it was my fault? I mean, it was just some dumb circumstances. It wasn't something that, you know, I got yelled at or anything like that. I mean, she's not bitter towards me whatsoever that all happened. You know, it's just the way things are. So I'm getting distracted here. So I got a camera, one of those DJI Pocket Osmo 3s, which is like a pretty cool camera that a lot of people have been getting for like travel vlogging and such. It's a little handheld thing, and she took that with her to go to Vietnam. So hopefully she'll have more content to put up when she gets back. Sure, no problem, Alexandria. Thanks for popping in, and I'll catch you later. Hope you rest well. This is pretty cool. Nice little clear piece. I like that. It doesn't matter which side I use because both sides are the same. I think this might be too small. But I feel like this might be too big. But I think those are the right sizes, right? These are way too big, and I think these are way too small. So I'm wondering if I used the wrong one around here somewhere. I don't see how that's possible, though. Maybe I'll just go ahead and keep using this. Maybe it'll work out on the end. And maybe I'll go ahead and get the instruction book out. Yeah, we kind of had this conversation to some degree yesterday. Sure, aliens probably exist, but just because they exist doesn't mean that they view us as good people. Okay, I got it. This one was hidden. Zim, what's your favorite number? I did not. They say it will arrive between Tuesday and Thursday. Which is fine. That timing works out for me anyways. Because that's me, mathematician. You can call me Mac, you can call me Jason, just don't call me Shirley. Ba-dum-tsh. There's no stream tomorrow, and this won't be finished today, so no matter what, I'll receive it by Friday. So Friday will be the start of Shire Build Day. So does this like just go in here, I guess? I guess eventually something will connect in there, I'm assuming. I'm no Lego genius, but I'm assuming something is going to connect in there eventually. Oh, look at that. Maybe I am a Lego genius. This is Shirley.
And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, imagine being able to go to a Lego store with any semblance of convenience. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have that on command. A part of me actually prefers the Michael Scott version, but the airplane version is also pretty good. So yeah, I am on what is it? I'm wearing episode 1 shirt because that's when the Red 5 persona first appears. No, mathematician, I kind of start sensing that you're getting into troll mode here. Are you trolling, mathematician? Because everyone knows who Leslie Nielsen is, even if you are in high school. Why would I post a video of my dad in a movie? Let's see. I was going to let you correct yourself because I knew that you were not correct. And they're making a sequel for Naked Gun now. Oop, this one's on backwards. Which I think is okay because I really like how they're kind of setting it up. Especially the son of Nordberg. Does anyone remember who Nordberg was played by in the Naked Gun movies? It's okay, mathematician. Thank you. got to go up one more. That's right. OJ. And it's so sad. He was pretty funny in those movies. Too bad he was secretly down deep inside a killer. I can't really tell what the placement of these pieces are. I'm just kind of guessing just from the relative look up there. Oh, look at that. A check and uncheck. Right and wrong. This feels like it's a piece of cake after dealing with the car yesterday. Yeah, Zim, I had quite a stream yesterday. Went almost 7 hours. We spun the wheel of shenanigans, and it landed on something harmless. I asked for feedback, and I got one response that was basically that it was okay. So I guess I will go ahead and continue with the wheel. Although I did make a change today. So someone's gonna have to let me know when I get back to 10 likes, I guess. No, it's cool, man. I'm not saying that in a way to guilt you into not making it. Not at all. Man, I mean, I bailed on Wednesday's stream so I can hang out with friends, and I'm bailing on tomorrow's stream so I can hang out with friends. So, man, it is all good. It is all good. Don't think that I'm trying to guilt you. Not my intent. And the great thing about streams is, you know, you can always rewatch it later to catch all the action. Although I can't specifically try. I couldn't tell you at what time we spun that wheel. The important thing is that you had a good time. Which it sounds like you did. Hey, Alexandria, welcome back. That was quite a power nap. And I'm waiting for someone to ask me what my favorite number is. Wow. That was fast. 8675309. That's my favorite number. Is it possible to have a dad joke in the form of a song? Maybe. Okay, what are we doing here? So this is all done. You guys must be overcome with laughter. That's why no one is responding. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that built and it's over there in the shelf. Far enough so I don't bump into it every doggone time I walk through the hallway. She's girthy. She is very girthy, the UCS gunship. Oh. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. Something's not right here. We're gonna do a little timeout here for a second. That's what I thought. So, yeah, that wasn't really Alexandria. So let's go ahead and remove all these. And so if you look here, if you scroll up in the chat, you can see that all of these messages from Alexandria have been removed. Except for the one at the very top where she says, "I'm exhausted and I need to rest." This was a troll. I also put mathematician in timeout because it just seems a little funny that I get a lot of questions about iPhones and stuff like that. And then suddenly there's a person that calls me an iPhone piece of trash. So I have a feeling that mathematician is trolling. That's my gut instinct. If I'm incorrect and you watch the stream later, mathematician, I'm very sorry. But it just seemed a little fishy. Hello, Randucci. Welcome, welcome. Maybe you just missed the trolling. I'm fairly certain it was trolling. Alexandria is going to be flattered to know when she comes back that she had an imposter. So, Zim, tell me, if you had the option of spending $5,000 at the Lego store, what would you get? Because I really need this pressing question answered. For the sake of me falling asleep tonight, I need this question answered. I mean, I think you could just about buy the entire Lego store with $5,000. I mean, yeah, I get it that you probably didn't think you could spend that money, but let's say this is an alternate version of you and you were like, heck yeah, I'm gonna spend that money and I'm gonna build Lego right now because I have the time to do so. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea there, Rex. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, I know, Zim. It was a different account because I looked at the channel IDs between the real Alexandria and the fake one. So Renducci, what you missed was Alexandria said that she was bailing to rest, and then suddenly came back early, and then started insulting me basically. And I'm like, that's not the real Alexandria. The real Alexandria is far too kind for something like that. Although a part of me wishes that you guys would sometimes because I say something and like I get no response and I can't tell if anyone is left because that's just the way YouTube is. So it's like Hello? Hello, are you still there? Hello? Well, this is a wonderful set. I mean, as much as I want to build other stuff sometimes, it's so great to be building another spaceship. Yeah. Yeah, no one ever tells a lie on the internet, right? Let's say hypothetically I had $5,000 to spend on a Lego store. I would... Oh, let me see. I mean, I would get all of the icon sets, probably just about. I'd get a portion of the idea sets. Of course, I don't really know what is there for ideas, but I generally like all the idea sets. I would get all the Star Wars sets. Hey, Michaeline, it's been a while. It's good to see ya. It's good to see ya. Todd, I do not have the dropship with the ATOT. Believe it or not, if it is a retired set that is not UCS, I don't have it. Yeah, everything's great, Michaeline. How about you? I hope everything is going great for you too. Yeah, oh yeah, Randucci, of course. It was a good Slim Shady joke. That song is also going through my head, by the way, now. Well, it's glad to hear, Michaeline, glad to hear. In between you catching this stream and you catching the last stream, I built my very first car. It was pretty interesting. It also took a really long time, much longer than I expected. Let's see, I need one of these. And I need one of these. Oh, Arnold, I feel that way a fair amount. And it's because I, like, the day after I have a good night's sleep and I get a good night's sleep, I'm tired. It's strange. I know. So I'm tired back-to-back days. And then the second day I get a good night's sleep, I'm fine. Oh, Randucci, what are you painting? Sir Mac of Eternity. That was a pretty good stream earlier. I hope that Skywalker's cat's okay. Wow, that sounds really neat, Michaeline. Being able to drive a Lego car on an app. So, I don't really know anything about the Batmobile, and Area 56 Bricks posted a video of the Batmobile, and it was actually like moving on its own. I was like, wow, I didn't know that was motorized. But he rolled it downhill to have that effect. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, that makes sense. Some very good magic there with the editing. That's pretty cool, Randucci. I hope that goes well for you. Painting is actually pretty difficult sometimes. I know because I tried it and I was not great. The car I built does not drive on its own, unfortunately, but it does move around pretty good when pushed. I was also a little surprised to see that my cats are scared of it, considering one of the reasons why I was hesitant to ever build a car in the first place is I thought they would move it around. Captain Quacker. Welcome to the stream, sir. How are you today? I think I may have seen you on Eternity's stream earlier today. Although it does not look like immediately it will. But this, I promise you, this will someday swoosh. This will swoosh before it's all done. Okay. I need this one. And then I need another one. Well, it looks like it's a very swooshable set. Sorry, there was something I forgot to turn on. think the last thing I swooshed was the... Man, I think it would have to be Slave 1. Because I think after Slave 1, I built the acclimator, didn't I? And that thing ain't ever getting swooshed. Oh, maybe I should put that as something on the wheel. Maybe I should put that on the wheel. No, I shouldn't do that. Because that would pretty much fall under the same motive as dropping a set. I don't really want to drop a set, so no swooshing of the acclimator. So Captain Quacker, I built a mock from Brick Vault, which was an acclimator, and I was so pumped because, you know, I have the Venator, and the acclimator always really appear all at the same time in Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars, and I thought, cool, you know, I'll have a partnership to go with my Venator, and the actual build process of that acclimator was not great. Like, there's pieces that are literally just resting on top. They are not clicked in at all. So yes, that will never be swooshed. So does this go underneath it? Is that what's up? Oh, upside down. Okay, I guess it goes on top like this. Oh, I know what this is. This is the X-Wing. Oh. This is the X-Wing. Oh, neat. Yep, there we go. Well, a part of one of the options from the wheel is you may add an option to the wheel. That reminds me, can everyone that is a subscriber type in this command in the chat? No, it did not work. RMRF, haha, I know what that means. So what? Oh, the streamer bot is like, must have crashed on me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Stop. Stop randoming for a second. Let's get this back up. Wonder if it updated and that's what happened. All right, let's try this again. So it is not pushing it to the stream for some reason. Well, doesn't that suck? Do you know how long I spent trying to get this to work earlier today? Well, I tried. Guess I'll work on that tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying something new. I'm trying not to drink so much soda. Although I'm not digging that there's a bunch of calories in this. Although I guess it's only 160 calories. That's not too bad. But yeah, it seems to be it's my replacement for root beer right now. Okay, let's see. Gotta do a couple of these pins. I believe the whole X-Wing mechanism is now sealed up, so I can't drop it again. I don't think this is the same build process for the more recent edition of the X-Wing. I think that was a little different. It's been a while since I built that one. That one was still a pretty fun build, though. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to order extra pieces yet for Ewok Village. I feel like I haven't seen as many complaints about the Ewok Village breaking bricks. Have you guys heard of any issues with Ewok Village and brittle browns? What is going on with my overhead camera? That was weird. Are you guys still there? I assume you guys are still there. Never too old for Lego. Hello. We are making amazing progress. Amazing progress. I believe I will exceed my goals for today. I did give Charlotte a bone today, so there's a chance that she's going to have to use the bathroom here pretty soon. Sweet! A 2-time monetized YouTuber. That is sweet. Okay, Michaeline, thank you for keeping it still going. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm happy you stopped by. I'm glad that everything is well with you. It was... So it's something that I set up on StreamerBot, and so let's see. Everything should be enabled. But it is really not, I mean, it's not even going through as a pending action, which is really strange. I feel like some things actually got wiped out. Let me just do a little fiddling here. I've got time to do some fiddling. Things are going really quickly today. So it worked, but it didn't actually post anything to the chat, which is fine. It's something that I will I'll look into later. Yes, it's been an interesting stream so far with all the things that seem to be going wrong sporadically. Like what in the world? My overhead cam is getting oversaturated at times. I blame Canada. Oh wait, we do have Canadians here. Hey, Com, if you're still on Twitch, you can go ahead and try that random command and see what happens. Okay, it doesn't look like it worked. I swear it was working earlier. It's no big deal. I also don't know if this is in correctly. I mean, I think it's in correctly. This way. Yeah, it's not showing anything for Twitch at all. It's cool. It is cool. Cool. So, Com, did you start your build out yet of the Shire? Did you get it yet? I should say. I think you probably got it, didn't you? Or maybe it was just your friend that got it. I bet that this X-Wing stuff is anchored on two sides. So, no tool for Lego. Alexandria is taking a nap, she said. But what you missed earlier was she mysteriously came back not long after dipping out to take a nap and started insulting me. And that's when I concluded that it was a troll and not really Alexandria. And based upon the people in the chat at the time that would know to try to impersonate Alexandria, I also concluded that Mathematician was the person that created the Alexandria account to troll me, so I banned him too. Well, no, I'm sorry. I put him in timeout. Again, Mathematician, if I'm incorrect, I apologize, but I really do believe that I am correct on this. That's my gut instinct. Yeah, right. I know. Never too old for Lego. She would never do that. She's way too nice for that. It was a bona fide troll. And why anyone would troll someone's Lego YouTube channel is beyond me. Like, don't you have something better to do with your life? I mean, this is for the people. This is for the people. Like Wu-Tang. Yeah, well, you can't do that in the United States because they'll come to your house armed and then things will get nasty. Right, Randucci? Right? So, our there's a guy that used to work out with us that moved to Pennsylvania, and he used to be a CrossFit coach. And he still handles the programming for us on Wednesdays, and he calls it Wu-Tang Wednesday. Every Wednesday is Wu-Tang Wednesday at the gym. And we also listen to Wu-Tang, as it were. Did I get to 10 likes yet? I had something that was supposed to work, but it did not work. If you haven't given me a like, please do so we can have some fun, and at the worst see Mac slightly humiliate himself. Yeah, okay. So I don't really see where this goes through at, but I'm assuming it's right here. And there we go. Sweet. Building the back end. Pretty good. Okay, so this goes all the way through into this connector. Hopefully this does work. It does make mostly this X-Wing close. I guess that's pretty sound advice. Hey, hey, never too old for Lego. Do you have any suggestions for me on how I can make some things better? I want the old algorithm to find me too. This does not look like a fun part whatsoever. All right, I gotta flip it upside down. Flip it upside down. Ugh. Boy, this seems like a difficult. I guess it's really supposed to have that much of it. Overhang? Man, something just doesn't seem very right. But I guess it is right. You know, I thought about that, Never Too Old for Lego. I thought about that. I actually have something kind of set up like that already. And actually, if you, well, you don't have to, but on one of my streams, I think it was Republic Gunship, I actually had that set up that way. Or maybe that was the A-Wing. Let's see, where was I? Where was I? Oh yeah, I was here. Thank you, Never Too Old for Lego. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. It really does not look like I'm supposed to clip these in all the way, so I'm not clipping them in all the way. The stream, it was one of my early streams, Never Too Old for Lego, so I had, you know, just not a lot of viewers. I didn't start getting a lot of viewers until really the Imperial Star Destroyer. That's when people started showing up pretty good. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Thank you. All right, that looks pretty sound, and it's functional. The X-Wings move. Let's see, ta-da, ta-da. Zim, well, let me see. So Zim, for some reason, what's happening is it is being acknowledged that you ran a command. This is username SoulZim, and your random number was 777. It's just not going to the chat for some reason. Well, Rex, I hope that your parts get there faster than my parts are getting to me. Because I feel like I could walk from destinations faster than the USPS is getting me the stuff I need. Oh, I'm at 12 likes. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I wonder what the wheel will pick today. Let me finish this step and then I'll roll the wheel. This is not good. Where was this? Oh. Oh, it's just right here. No big deal. Yeah, that makes it even better for... I feel like I have too many of these little things left, but oh well. Okay, here we go. No, oh yeah. So that's where I was comparing the Alexandrias here. So I think this is the imposter Alexandria, and this is the real Alexandria. Okay, so I guess we're gonna spin it to win it, baby. Spin it to win it. Haha! Yes. All right, so let's see. I'm going to delete an option from here. No, I'm going to make this more interesting. So, you guys, whoever wants to participate, now you can hit random, or you can type in random. You guys, whoever wins this, Randucci, you have to have the, there you go. So I can see what the results are. Okay, so Arnold, you got 431. Zim got 294. And that's all that it's all like that's got recorded. So it might be we might be blowing out the queue. So Randucci, go ahead and do random. So the only other thing that could be going on is this will only work if you're subbed. But I think you guys are subbed, so. Sometimes you just gotta do things the old-fashioned way, I guess. This is fun stuff. So we're going to do it this way. All right, it's Zim. So Zim, you have the prestigious honor of having me remove one of the options here. This is a removal. One gets removed. Calm. No, the remove option got removed already. Once it hits something, I remove it so it can't be picked again. No, we're not. We'll spin at 20. If we get to 20, I'll spin again. There's no remove left. The remove option should have been removed. Does it need to be saved? Yeah, there's no remove option left. Oh, okay, you choose to remove the pretzels. Okay. See, I'm seeing some of you guys' true colors now. All right, the Eat 5 jalapeno pretzels have been removed. And now it is saved. Fun stuff. So if I get to 20, you know, we'll do it again tonight. If I get to 20, I mean, I hope I get to 20. That would be amazing. But well, that would interrupt the stream. Hey, Area 56 Bricks, it's good to see ya. Randucci. But it's only Randucci. It's only setting up for the future, man. You gotta look at it this way. Two options were removed this last time, which means something falling upon something else has increased. That's right, Cindy Lauper. Never tool for Lego. My wife is gone so much that that's just not feasible. And I don't know if you guys want me to take long enough break or to end the stream for ice cream, but maybe you do. Maybe we do. You mean for the build? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we didn't respect the spin for the build. Well, my wife is actually always, not always, but she watches her weight, so she might not be as hyped to get ice cream as you might think. Although we do go out for ice cream every once in a while. We have a sweet little ice cream shop here that does their own ice cream. Makes their own ice cream. Homemade ice cream using milk that is collected from local cows. So it's pretty dope. Unfortunately for Charlotte, she can't have it because it upsets her tummy. So I have to get Dairy Queen or McDonald's ice cream for her. Charlotte is such a good little girl. I would call her in here, but that means Dudley comes in, and he is extremely distracting for the whole build process. Which is why Dudley is on that wheel. Let Dudley in. So anyways, thanks guys. That was pretty fun. Sorry things aren't working like I thought they would. I blame the YouTube people I watched today that led me guidance and said this will work, and it seemed to work, but not in a way that I was hoping. But tomorrow leaves some room for refinement because I'm not streaming tomorrow, so hopefully on Wednesday I will have implemented better solutions. Yeah, I had a backup plan, Zim. I always have a backup plan. Yeah. Sometimes our McDonald's ice cream machine is not working though, so you have I'd say you have a better chance of it not working. Although we do have 2 McDonald's here. I could just go to the one up north. The ice cream machine was working long enough for me to get a Shamrock Shake this year, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty terrible. Well, I am happy for you, never too old for Lego. Because now you have 2 ways of helping support yourself. And the fact that you did it twice is pretty cool. So congratulations are definitely in order. Okay. So that kind of sounds very similar to the whole John Deere tractor fiasco, where farmers aren't allowed to work on their own John Deere tractors. Which is a gripe down here because there's a whole bunch of farmers down here. In fact, it's a pretty common sight right about now to see someone towing a trailer full of livestock to the north of town to auction it off. Also, we have Mennonites that are permitted to drive their tractor on the roads. And if you get stuck behind one of those guys, your trip is gonna be extended for a little while, because there ain't no way of passing on these roads. I got stuck behind a Mennonite on a tractor about 20 minutes once. My boss wouldn't believe me, so I had to take a picture. Well, here's him. It's only one type of farmer, and it's the Mennonites. All the other farmers are not allowed to drive on the road. Well, you know what they say, Never Tool for Lego, you're just one video away from going viral. Ooh, 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 don't break now. Wow. Rich get richer. That they do. Unfortunately. Yeah, this goes behind. Oh, well, yeah. Well, there's a lot of people, and, you know, this is kind of starting to get into the political landscape of things, but there are some people that are saying that the true purpose of these tariffs are for the stocks to tank so that even more stocks could be purchased so that when the tariffs are lifted and the stock market goes up, some people get rich. I don't personally believe that that is what's going on, but there are people out there that are stupid enough to believe that's what's going on. Oh my, never too old for Lego, really? $215 out of 53,000? My goodness. That is, that ratio is not great. Is that through Ratukin? Is that through Ratukin? I'm laughing because it was I think it was in the pre-movie scrolling for Revenge of the Sith. It has something about the trade routes are in dispute, or maybe that's the beginning of Phantom Menace. Maybe it's Phantom Menace 1. Well, what I do know is that putting together Lego is very, very relaxing and helps take my mind off of stuff like that. And I hope it does the same for you as well. Well, if we don't get to 20 likes tonight, you guys are gonna have to wait until Wednesday night to see what shenanigans may arise. Zim, that's so terrible. I didn't know that you saved them that much money and they go and reward you like that. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, cool. That works. It's a lot better. Yeah, I'm trying not to spend as much money on Lego right now. And when I have been spending money, I've been spending it on, you know, buying bricks off of Bricklink. So I guess in a way you can call that a little cheaper. I did buy the Shire though. I guess it would be yesterday. Yesterday, Com. Yesterday was the last time I made a purchase. I have some surprises in the works. And when I say surprises, I'm saying I have some potentially entertaining and neat builds of some things that I'm working on. And one of them's almost in place. And I've got another one that I'm kind of cooking on too. Actually, technically, there's another 2 that are almost in place, and one of them I'm still kind of working on getting everything gathered for it. Area 56 bricks, I think you might like what I have in the works. One of them, well, 2 of them I have the intention of streaming, but one of them might be just filmed instead of streamed. I haven't determined that, but one way or the other, you guys will get to witness the results and the process too. That's a pretty sweet deal, Never Too Old for Lego. How did you get the Jazz set for 35 bucks? Wow. Man, I wish they had that set even at Walmart here. Geez, $140 for a minifig? Nope. Hey, Area 56 Bricks, when does your wife come back? Very cool. Very cool. Has she commented about whether the weather there where you live at is warmer or colder than what the temps are right now down here? Because it has been a little chilly in my neck of the woods. My goodness. Oh, see you, Never Too Old for Lego. Thanks for stopping by and the advice. I appreciate it. $70, really? Wow. It is currently 44 here, which is basically about what it's been all day long. My wife is in Dallas today, and she commented this morning that she can't believe that Dallas is colder than it was in St. Louis when she left. Also, she's a little bit sad that she went to some of the old restaurants that we used to go to together back when we lived in Dallas, and apparently everything sucks now. Which I feel bad about hearing. It has been a number of years since we've been to these restaurants, though, so. I have the heat here turned off right now because this mic sometimes catches the background noise of the heater going. Hey now. Oh, yep. Left a piece in the bag. Oh, well, I believe that these are legit extra pieces, so I won't just go ahead and keep on going. Step 4. A lot of stuff in this. Two bags in this one. I think this is the only step that has 2 bags in it. So it did finally stop raining today, which is awesome. I'm not sure if the road north is washed out. There's a chance that the road north got washed out. Last I knew, they were still detouring people to go basically back to town. That's going to hurt some shipping because that route is used a lot by truck drivers going north into like Springfield and such from the south. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my packages from Springfield. Everything's probably going to be delayed by a couple days. Feels like something is not right here. I made just a very minor boo-boo. Okay, that's right. That seems right. This is supposed to go out for longer than I had it. So, you may be able to add the option to disassemble and reassemble a set after all. Okay, that's right. Zim, what would you like to be disassembled and reassembled? No. No, 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 no. The acclimator and the Sandcrawler are off limits. Sorry, those don't apply. That was a pretty good kid. That was a pretty good kid, because you sure got me. I was not expecting you to say the acclimator, so you did a good job. Firstly, I thought you were going to say the Razor Crest. Considering how much you love The Mandalorian. And I did not. I streamed the unboxing and some of the build out of Razor Crest, but that was just like the first day. After that, I just did a speed build for everything else. Boy, what a horrible unboxing that was. Good night, Arnold. I'll catch you Wednesday. Have a good time until then. Thanks for stopping by. There's a lot to take apart with the Razor Crest. Thank you very much, Lego, for giving me a printed piece and not a sticker. I really appreciate that. I mean that, of course, unironically. I do appreciate the fact that I don't have to put a decal on for this. Zim, it really is a shame. I mean, and I still don't really understand why they went in that direction. I don't get it. Yeah, trauma. Yes, let's give the Mandalorian a sense of loss for his ship. I get it. That would be a negative. And what would it collide with, anyways? What would the Star Destroyer collide with? There's no. Oh well, I guess technically the Star Destroyer collides with the Death Star. It's lit in a different way. Like, sure, it's fast, but it doesn't really seem like it's very comfortable for Grogu. And it's not like he can do his bounty hunting as effectively in the old Naboo Starfighter NZ-1. So it pretty much effectively eliminates that that plot development. Oh, I see. Star Destroyer to Star Destroyer on Rogue One. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about the Super Star Destroyer. The Super Star Destroyer collided with the Death Star. I think that's too big. Yeah, that Razor Crest was a rare ship. Nope, that's wrong too. Pre-Empire. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon might not have gotten destroyed, but the feel like the IP for Star Wars kind of did after those 3 latest sequel movies. Yes, Renducci, that is true, and I wonder why. It just seems like it was kind of overlooked in all of the movies and shows afterwards. People just are, they're just haters. There doesn't have to be any rationale to it.
Hello there.
Oh, Randucci, I forgot about Let's View entirely. I'm still using AirDroid Cast. It seems to be working today without any problems. I actually purchased AirDroid Cast. Hey, Skywalker, welcome. I hope Kevin's doing better already than when I talked to you last. I know that was only today, but still, I have high hopes for Kevin. High hopes for Kevin. Vets are amazing at their trade craft, and the fact that he's staying with them during recovery means I think everything will go well for Kevin. And I just dropped this piece yet again. Skywalker, it's going good. This is a really fun, really speedy build, it seems. Haven't had any issues. Just really flying through. Yeah, I know you don't have him. I know he's at the bet. I have confidence everything will be fine. This is the first time I've ever combined bricks like this that are different colors. Yeah, I know you don't have them. I was just hoping the vet had called you guys to give you an update is all. Oop. Oh, wow, that's an interesting theory, Com. Well, that's a very interesting theory. Hi, Tyre. Welcome to the channel. I want that chopper to come out. It sucks to have to wait so long for it to come out. Oh, my first sticker. This is weird. I guess I better put this on so I know where it's supposed to go. Oh. All right. Windex time. I'm gonna have to refill this here pretty soon. So this is a ZZ pointing that way. Well, Skywalker, I hope you can manage to get some rest. I know it's probably going to be difficult because you're worried. Ta-da! That side's on. Okay, Skywalker, thanks so very much for popping in, and I'll look for updates about Kevin tomorrow from you. I hope all you get is good news. I hope you get a good rest. Bye-bye, Skywalker. Thanks for stopping by again. All right. Thank you, Skywalker. It's going great so far. It's going great. I think it will. Sorry, wives. Wife's texting me, considering that she's out of town. I figured I would respond now and not wait, just in case she needed something. In this case, she did. but it can wait till I get done here. How many likes are we at? Can't wait to actually get a working counter by the time Wednesday rolls around. I will have a working counter by Wednesday. So I don't have to constantly harangue you guys about how many likes I have. Okay. 14's not too bad. 14's not too bad. Oop. Another sticker. Let's see. This is an arrow. Yes, my wife texted me that she was very unhappy about the weather situation in Dallas, and I think a part of it is compounded by the fact that they're probably not prepared for the cold because they're getting ready to head to a tropical destination. And Texas itself is inherently warm, usually. So that probably has led to her having a not so fun day today. But they did make it to the school depository. You guys remember what happened to the school depository in Dallas? I hope you do. There it is. That's where JFK was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. It was not too terribly eventful. Yep. Now my wife and I have been there before, but I guess the rest of the family probably has not been. So this would have been a first time trip for them. But I've been there a couple times. Always it's a little sad to go there and remember, see where things kind of transpired. Underneath now, putting stuff underneath. Kind of surprised that I'm building out this underneath like this, but it is what it is. thought it'd be building up, not below. Yeah, people chill on the grassy knoll, and then there's a mark in the street where JFK was shot, and so people chill in the street a little bit too, because they always got to take a picture of that. All right, let's see. I think this just gets snapped right into there. Oh man, look at that. And that was a piece of cake. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's all coming together. Pretty soon I'll stick some wings on this bad boy. What? Oh yeah, okay, I guess that's the way it works. We are on book 2 officially. Book 2. There is bag 5. Hey Randucci, how's your painting going? Did you make a lot of progress? Oh, I'm not sure I want to start this after all. What's more exciting, watching paint dry or my stream? There's R2-D2's torso. Legs. Legs. I don't think I'm going to finish this step tonight, but I did. At least you can hear the stream. I am going to start it, and I have these nice trays to kind of help, like, keep things from the kitties. So I feel comfortable starting a step and then just kind of, you know, leaving it for next time. I don't want to keep you guys late today, and also, well, yeah, primarily I don't want to keep you guys late tonight. I did that yesterday, and I have to force myself to go to sleep at some point at a respectable hour, because tomorrow is going to be tomorrow's going to be a busy day for sure. And Boss Man wants to talk about my methodology, so I got to make sure I can coherently string words and thoughts together. I am not going to complete a bag in 10 minutes. I don't think it can happen. I'm not Speedy McSpeederson. You know what they say? Haste makes waste. So what color did you choose to paint with? That sounds like it's complicated because you got to make sure everything is nice and primed, right? And if you don't prime it right, then white just looks crappy. The chat delay should be the same as it always is. Which is, I have it set as ultra low as a default. Ahsoka wall. That sounds pretty cool. Did my messages disappear? No. So the multi-chat, they will disappear over time. No. Maybe in the multi-chat window they appear and fade away, but in the standard YouTube chat they should be there forever. Yeah, the overlay. So I have a plugin that lets me see multi-chat in a way that it doesn't fade. So that's what I look up. technically I have access to 2 chats. One of them is in an OBS doc, and one of them is independent. So when one fails, I have a backup. You know me, guys. I always try to have a backup plan. I'm the type of guy that you want around when there's a zombie apocalypse, let me tell you. So streaming through Twitch has been, I guess it's been fine. The only thing I don't like about it, what I'm doing now with Twitch, is I feel like I'm not paying as much attention to it as I should be. Because in YouTube, when someone enters the stream and just lurks, you know they're there, but you don't know they're there, if that makes sense. Because if they don't chat, then you know you have no interaction with them that's possible because you don't see their name and all that good stuff. But in Twitch, if someone enters the chat on Twitch or the room in Twitch, you can see them. And I have not been able to figure out how to see who's in Twitch yet. That will be a tomorrow problem, I guess. And there's two ways of starting the multi-streaming. The first is what I do, which is I go through YouTube and then I connect to Twitch after that. And the other way you can do it is you start with Twitch first and you go through YouTube. But I'm worried about how that's going to change the behavior of starting the stream and how the stream is pushed out. Yes, I'm streaming to Twitch, but the majority of the people that are tuning in are on YouTube, so I want to make sure I preserve that quality of streaming and not at the expense because I started Twitch first, if that makes sense. YouTube is my priority. No, it doesn't. It does not have a significant Lego community. That is for sure. But it does have one. This is not secure in here whatsoever. I better be putting in an anchor here. Okay, good. I am glad because that's much better. The few streamers I have watched on Twitch seem to really have a good time with it. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it right after the sticker's on here. Sam, I'm using your forceps. Yeah, they're nice. I really appreciate them. There. All right, I'm going to call it there. I'm kind of tired. Gives me an opportunity to hopefully get to bed at a decent hour tonight. We went a little late yesterday anyways. So the next step is building a cockpit, flight stick, I think weapons area, something like that. Maybe it's just engine. Anyways, there's a significant amount of work left to do, and I don't have it in me to keep going. So yeah, thanks guys for showing up, and thanks for the likes. We got to spin the wheel at least once tonight, and I look forward to getting to the point where we can spin it multiple times a night. So no stream tomorrow. Next stream Wednesday night, which will be finishing this. Friday night is the Shire. Yay, Shire. It'll be some good stuff. Area 56 Bricks, thanks for sticking around. And everyone else also thanks for sticking around. And have a good night. Have a good next couple of days. And see you Wednesday night. Bye for now.